So to start this video off, I cut my hand pretty badly. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like, the skin is growing over it again, but there's a huge slit in my hand as I was decorating my Christmas tree today. I slipped my hand, so I have to real quick hold back the rage and infuriation in this video from slamming my desk because I really don't want this to rip open again because I just rubbed one out, if you know what I mean, and you want to know what? It hurt really badly with my right hand to do that, so if that hurt badly, I can only imagine what slapping it on my desk will do. But let's get into the video. So everyone knows the guy named Def Noodles. Everyone knows him, pretty big commentary channel, almost at 500,000 subscribers, but if anyone knows, the other week, Def Noodles kind of had a mental breakdown all over Twitter because a bunch of commentary YouTubers, one big one being Augie RFC, tweeted and talked about how Def Noodles could not handle any criticism.
I called a guy cringe, and then he made a multi-level tweet thread about how I'm a fascist and I lead like a group of like racists on the internet and I terrorize the YouTuber or something like that.
And this was exactly because Augie made a comment saying, you know, if you critique Def Noodles in any way, he immediately blows it away as if it is a joke, saying, oh, if he makes a video about something and then someone gives it criticism, Def Noodles is just going to jump in and say, oh, my videos are jokes. There was a video made by YouTuber Grady Hooper who blew up. He absolutely blew up, making a video titled The Problem with Def Noodles. It is a very good video. If you want to watch that video, I will leave a link to it down below because it is a great video to get a background on the whole Def Noodles mental breakdown situation. Yet now we're going to jump to December 19th, where Def Noodles has made an idiot of himself once again, but this time, honestly, in a much bigger scale. On December 19, 2020, Def Noodles uploaded a video titled, Why is Pyrocynical Getting Away with This? Huge apology self-owned. And as we can see from the likes to dislike ratio, this video clearly did not do very well for him. Well, many of you are thinking, well, why did he do bad on this video? Typically, his videos do really well. What was different about this video? If anyone doesn't know about the Pyrocynical stuff going on, I will leave a link to a few videos down below that can kind of explain everything. But to give you a background information of what happened is there was a boy named Ivory who was 15 at the time who was talking with Pyrocynical 19 at the time. Now, Pyrocynical claims to have not known Ivory, who is the boy's age, when he was 15 and Pyro was 19, as I just said. And apparently what they did was this furry roleplay sexual talk type of thing. And there's big things going around where people are making allegations that Pyro is a predator, Pyro is a groomer, Pyro is a pedophile, all sorts of things going around where nothing has even been completely proven. If it is proven that Pyro did not know the age of this person, it just shows that this is a weird fucking situation. Now, if Pyro did indeed know the age of this person and continued going on, this turns into kind of a groomer, pedophile / predator type deal. But as of right now, with the information received, no one 100% knows everything behind this whole Pyrocynical drama. Now, again, information has not been released. There is not a lot of information that is out there. YouTubers such as me and one that I talked to, such as Nicholas DeOrio, said he is not making a video on any of this until all the information is released and factual evidence can be provided to see which side is correct. Because as of now, everything is very inconclusive and we would just be butting heads at this point with other people on the internet. One person could say he's a pedophile, the other person could say no, it's just some weird fucking furry shit. Either way, it's a weird situation, but honestly, Def Noodles made a mistake. And the mistake that Def Noodles made is he is riding on this high chariot as if he knows for a fact that Pyrocynical is a pedophile. In this video, he tries to break down Pyrocynical's apology video and tries to discuss that, oh, you know, Pyro is admitting that he was talking to an underage boy. He was admitting all this shit. Well, no shit, he's admitting to that, but the whole point is that Pyro didn't know the kid's age. But now I want to bring in some clips of the video, and I want to just talk to you through them. So let me roll some of these.
Well, that's unusual. I heard all that stuff on the internet, so you know what that means, folks. It's 100% true across the board with no nuance to it whatsoever. And I don't even need to hear Pyro's side to make up my mind because I'm a YouTube commentator and I'm just going to go along with what everybody else is saying and not stick my neck out because I'm too scared to think for myself. And yes, I am as smart as a block of wood.
I think Def Noodles messed up right there. Let me fix it for him. Because I'm a YouTube commentator that cannot take criticism, cannot be funny, and am a fucking femboy wearing cat ears on my head. But you did get this next part right.
And yes, I am as smart as a block of wood. avoid. See, folks, Pyrocynical is innocent. He literally just admitted to having a sexual conversation with a minor as an adult, but he didn't share any sexual images, which isn't a crime. Wait, it is? Uh-oh.
Is sexting illegal? It is important to know that while sexting between consenting adults is not illegal, sending or receiving a sexually suggestive text or image to or from a person under the age of 18 is considered exploitation or child and can result in criminal charges.
Seems like both in England and in Pennsylvania, where Pyro and his underage friend are respectively located, they're not really looking to prosecute people who are not exchanging images, but only having explicit conversations, even though the law seems really vague in that sense. So let's see what some lawyers had to say about a similar situation.
Is there any law against sexual talk with a minor online? Not asking her to have sex, just roleplay sex online. Yeah, this happened. I was talking to a 16-year-old. We did roleplay fantasy. I also wrote nonfiction erotica for her about a sexual encounter with a minor. We didn't meet. We only traded a profile pic.
Am I having deja vu, folks? Because that sounds exactly what Pyrocynical is going through, especially if those profile pictures are furry pics.
This lawyer in Kansas who had a 10 rating, you do not know the identity or age of the person on the other end of the conversation. If the site suspended you, that is evidence that others think what you wrote is at the very least wrong and possibly criminal. The police will not take a more forgiving eye.
Oh, that lawyer is being so dramatic. The police are super chill, folks. Trust me.
Stop this behavior immediately. The police, prosecutors, judges have all seen many cases of what they consider solicitation, which is illegal and a felony where minors are involved and the defendant said something to the effect, it's only make-believe, fictional.
See, folks, Pyrocynical is absolutely nothing to worry about because at the end of the day, it's all fictional roleplay, which means that it's all imaginated.
Very frequently, those defendants went to prison for a very long time.
Wait, hold on, folks. That makes absolutely no sense. Why would an adult go to jail for sharing explicit text messages with a minor? They're just text. Now, I may not be a lawyer, but this next guy is, and he makes some pretty good points.
This lawyer from Idaho who has a 7.6 rating said, you cannot undo things that are already done. You can stop doing this kind of stuff. You could have various state laws in play here. For instance, in my state, the laws governing enticement and solicitation of minors say that a crime is committed here if either the adult or the minor are present in the state.
Wait, hold on, folks. Are you seriously telling me that it's not as simple as just saying, look, I didn't do anything? That there's actually a whole set of laws that if they actually decide to charge someone with something, they'll just throw the book at them? Nah, I refuse to believe that's how the law works. And I say that as somebody who has absolutely zero experience in law.
Yet you could be a great lawyer because of all the lies that you like to tell, because we know that lawyers like to lie. And we know that you like to lie saying that you came from nothing, even though that you came from a very wealthy family and you weren't born in Brazil, you were born in the United States. Do you want to know what Def Noodles did to get this screenshot on the screen right now? Do you want to know what he did? He typed into Google on his PC that he's sitting in front of as recording this video saying, is it illegal to send sexual images to a minor? And the first thing that comes up will be something that says, yes, it's illegal. And you want to know what he did? He looked that up a shit ton of fucking times and then just found different sources that said, oh yeah, it's illegal. Def Noodle's brain must be the size of a fucking peanut to even try to prove that factor in videos showing that it is a crime. Everyone knows it is a crime. Pyrocynical has said that he is sorry for doing this because he knows how fucked up it is. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, the thing is since that this whole thing was an online thing, it happened online over messages. If Pyro thoroughly and completely did not know this boy's age, because the boy never disclosed his age, even though, yes, as an adult, you should ask, but he didn't because maybe he's thinking, oh, it's a bunch of other adults I'm talking to, then it's just a weird situation that happened. Yet Def Noodles is riding on this high horse claiming that, oh no, Pyro knew his age. Pyro's a pedophile. I need to make news and get views. Pyro's a complete pedophile, right, guys? Pyro's a pedophile. Pyro's a pedophile, right, guys? The problem with this take that Def Noodles has made is that you cannot flat out call somebody a pedophile when there is not enough evidence to conclude that they are a pedophile. If there is not enough evidence to prove it, you cannot, and I repeat, cannot go around slandering someone's name, calling them a pedophile when there is not enough evidence showing so. That is 100% slander, and Def Noodles is slandering Pyro. Again, no wonder the like to dislike ratio is so fucking bad. Whew. Room temperature water hits when recording. Now, throughout this whole Def Noodles video, obviously he is trying to play this big joke where he's acting like, oh, sarcastic, where he's saying things like, oh, I didn't know you could get in trouble for doing that. Oh, the cops are so over dramatic. Well, other than it not being funny at all, you're trying to make light of a situation where you are spreading false rumors, or so far there is not enough evidence to prove that your rumors that you are making are true, and ruining another creator's life. What if this is all bullshit? What if it is? What if Pyro generally didn't know the guy's age, and the dude was already posing on a website where you probably had to be legal anyways? What if the dude didn't know the age? What if Pyro didn't know Ivory's age? What are you gonna do then? Are you gonna apologize to Pyro? No. You're probably not. Neither are the other people on the internet. That is why I and many other creators are refraining from making videos about Pyrocynical, because of the fact that there is not enough conclusive evidence to prove that Pyro is a pedophile. And Def Noodles, you, by going out there and spreading this false narrative about him that you don't even know 100% that you are spreading to your hundreds of thousands of subs on YouTube, is ridiculous. You know, I'd tweet at you to ask you to DM me and talk to me about this, but unfortunately, like the other 700,000 commentators that you talked to in the last couple of weeks, I've been blocked from you. So what have we learned, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we've learned about 3 things. The first thing is that Def Noodles still is not funny whatsoever. The other thing we've learned is that Def Noodles is also still not good at taking criticism. And the third thing we have learned is that Def Noodles is spreading a false narrative when there is not enough conclusive evidence to prove that the narrative that he is preaching is true. Case closed, ladies and gentlemen, and I didn't even have to Google case closed. I just know from my normal sized brain that case closed is something that a judge or lawyer would say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you have a different take on this, or if you hate Def Noodles, or if you like Def Noodles, please comment down below. Any thoughts are welcome in my comments. I'll try to get back to a lot of them. I'm trying to get better at responding to comments recently, but I also want to say that if you did enjoy today's video, or if you learned something new, it would mean a lot to me if you could leave a thumbs up on this video, because if you do, you know, you may get a beanie of your own under your Christmas tree this year. Also, guys, remember, feel free to click the subscribe button down below, and also turn on the post notifications. You'll get a notification on your phone, tablet, and even laptop every time that I upload a brand new video, which typically is every other day at around 3 p.m. Eastern time. Guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. It really means a lot to me that you stuck around until the end. Remember to do all the great things you guys do on a daily basis, such as joining my Discord server, liking, commenting, favoriting, subscribing, sharing, turning on the post notifications, all those great things you guys do. Finally, guys, remember to follow me on Twitter at Sir Sloth with 2 H's and no spaces. But remember, guys, this beanie and these crooked glasses and sometimes this hood, they like to stay on during sex, but that's how I'll wrap up the video. I really hope you guys did enjoy once again, and I will see you on my next video later. Peace, guys.